So I'm just waiting on the live stream to pop up. I was like, before my 11 o'clock meeting on today, let me go live and at least make one pair of earrings or start at least 2 pair of earrings. I was like, oh my God, what are we doing on today? So let me make sure that we're connected and well. And the reason I decided to go live was because I didn't feel like recording it and then having to go upload it and edit and do all that. So let me see where my live is. I see the green screen, but I don't see me on the screen. So hold on a second, you guys. It's Scarlinda, excited to be here with you on this morning. I just got to figure out where I am. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are having a great, what is today? Is today Wednesday or Thursday? Okay, so it's weird. I can see me on the screen, but on my YouTube channel, I'm looking green. But anyway, here we are. Yay! So if you happen to send me a question in the chat, I am going to check the chat and see what's going on with it. But look, oh my gosh, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little tired. But I was like, let's go live. Let's do our earring making video live, possibly. And so I have been promising that I was going to do something with these flowers. I'm not going to lie. I still don't necessarily have a huge inspiration in place for them, but I have a little simple earring that we can make using the coffee cup stickers that I've had for the longest time. I got these from, I believe, Hobby Lobby or Michael's. They're going to be on the paper aisle. So like where the scrapbooking stuff is located. And they're super cute wooden stickers. And so I hate that I don't have a red one or a yellow one. I don't know what happened to them. They might have fallen out in the sticker bag or something. So we're going to use the brown one. But I'm just going to do a super cute, simple, basic coffee cup earring. These would make like really good. My sister wanted magnets, but I was like, if I make it into a magnet, it's not going to be able to hold anything because my sister has a coffee truck. They have Hollywood Java. So if you are here in Fayetteville and you're watching this video, Fayetteville, North Carolina, then you've got to go follow Hollywood Java over on social media. They have the most yummy coffee. So of course, you know, if you go buy stickers or when you go buy stickers, you're going to need 2 packs. And all I'm going to do is add some lines to the coffee cup and give it a little bit of oomph and put a post back. It's going to be a simple earring, nothing earth shattering. And then the other idea I'm mulling around in my head that, again, is not a full idea. I know we've about worn out the shower curtain ring, but I'm thinking about doing a dual shower curtain ring earring, which is going to make them super chunky, and then putting the flowers on there. These are paper flowers, so I don't know how sturdy. I just noticed they were paper and not like a plasticky flower, like the kind you get like a faux flower. So you said, I love those cups. I thought about making them into earrings. Oh yes. Hey, Chrissy. Me too. And so I feel like I had made a pair before. So y'all forgive me if this is a repeat video. Give me grace. Like, it's the only idea I had this morning anyway. So I'm also trying to decide if I'm going to use, these are the types of glue I use. I don't use the E6000 because it gives my husband a headache and it's too strong. And I'm at the work table with my son where he's doing insurance sales today. And so I may use the Tight Bond because it does not have a smell. But if I feel like the earrings, flowers aren't holding on, I'm going to use the Gorilla Glue because the smell, it has a lower odor. So anyway, I'm going to need something strong to at least glue these 2 things together. But the only challenge with this is if I glue these together, I don't have a jump ring that can fit around the earring to make it a dual earring. So I'm not sure what I would do right here. So that idea may not work. Let's see. I could do something like that, but then it'll make it a little heavy. Let's see. So yeah, you're gonna have to go along with me on this journey because again, when you're live, it's like this is when you don't see me doing the edits where I get stuck on the idea of trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, Tina Griffin from Memphis, Tennessee. I've been to Memphis once. I didn't get to go to what's that street that's almost like a smaller version of, is it Bourbon Street or either the street in Tennessee? I was gonna go on a river cruise, but then I got scared. But I didn't make it to downtown where they have like all the blues and stuff, but I wanted to. And I didn't get to have barbecue. I was like, what did I do with my whole life while I was in Memphis? Okay, so I'm just trying to put this together to see how it would be. I don't know about that. I don't love that part. So anyway, that idea may not work only because I don't know how I'm going to connect the two. But let's start with the coffee cup. So you're going to have your coffee cup stickers. You're going to run and get those from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. We're going to use these. And you know what I just realized is I'm going to have to paint the backs or put something on the back because they're stickers. What am I thinking about? So I'm going to put the camera down so we can see the table and not me. And I need to turn off. It kept moving with me, so I was trying to find a face. Okay, so these are so cute. And you can make tons of these for gifts, for Christmas. I know that Christmas is literally in a week, but Valentine's Day is coming up. People are going to have birthdays coming up. I'm just tying my hair back right quick so we can start with these. And so much stuff coming up that you can do. Now, we could find a square base and give these some dimension, but I just think as post back earrings, they're going to be really cute. So let me see if I can peel the sticker off. Now let me make sure my volume is up. Yep, we got full volume. Okay. You know, because a lot of times these have where you can peel it off. So let me see if it'll come off without giving me any hardship. Well, it's still going to have kind of like that sticky film to it. So let's not do that. Let's go ahead and paint something on the back of it. So I'm just going to make the back of them like a black color. I had to buy a whole new thing of black. So y'all know we talk about paint all the time on here. This is my favorite paint. It's not the least expensive paint. This size is, I think it was $11.99. And with a coupon, 30% off. I think it ended up being like $8.99. And then if you have your Michael's rewards, because sometimes when you spend up to a certain amount, they'll give you a $5 reward coupon. So if you wait and just get it then, at least it'd be probably $3 and some change. So that would be good. Hey, Ace Creations. God bless you. Got Beale Street. That's right. I could not think of the name of it. So I did not make it down to Beale Street. I think the ladies I was staying with, they did. I think I was jet lagged. I don't know what happened. And I don't know why, because the flight wasn't that far. Okay, so we're just going to paint the back. And what I want to do with these little earrings, again, this is just something simple this morning so that y'all don't fall out of love with me. Because I said, Lord, I ain't made a jewelry video this week yet. And I made the promise over the weekend. And I woke up feeling guilty, just totally guilty about it. I was like, oh my God, I feel so guilty about these earrings. Okay, so let's just paint the back. And this is just going to be a sweet pair for today. Now, you also could, where are my little stickers? You could paint the fronts if you wanted to, like if you didn't love the color of the front, but I think the fronts are really cute. So we're just going to add some details to the front of this pair to jazz them up a little bit. And then we'll go ahead on and make the flower earrings, which I'm still pretty clueless about. So this is what, when y'all see me saying, hey, we'll be right back, and then I come back and you can't tell what happened when I was gone, it's because I was somewhere off camera trying to figure out what I was going to do with my whole earring life. Like, what are we doing? But this morning I chose pressure and just decided to go live. So anyway, while those are drying, I know that I'm wearing out the shower curtain ring idea. So I'm undecided about which flowers. Black, again, is my least favorite color. Pink is kind of springy, but anyway, let's see. And I want to see what their texture is like. And it says that they're paper, so I'm trying to see if they're actually feeling like paper. Yeah, they do. So I was hoping that they would feel like if you buy artificial flowers, but they genuinely They feel pretty sturdy though. Have y'all bought these before, used these before? But that little ball is pretty secure. So we're just gonna figure out how we're gonna glue them. So I was thinking about gluing them around here, but I have some mirrors that I'm interested in using as like a center base of an earring. I got these from Michael's and they came in, they come in these different sections, and you can find these over in the floral section where the floral foam is, all the faux and silk flowers and stuff like that. So that's where I found that. Mod Podge helps. Thank you, Chrissy. Oh, to seal them. Okay. Oh, you're so smart. Y'all have the best ideas. Okay, that's a perfect idea. Thank you. Because I was like, these things gonna get torn up. Okay, I'll do that. I might not do it on camera today, but I like the idea. Okay, let me go get the bases of earrings that already have the holes in them. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not organized this morning. I have no clue why I chose to go live, but I said, why not? Let's just see what happens. Be right back. Oh my God, look at God's grace. Because any other time I would have been having to hunt down and figure out where would the base of these earrings be that already have holes. Because I was like, we are not drilling holes on camera. I didn't want to do it. Okay, so here we are. So these are blank bases, and this is another idea I had with the flowers. So I believe that I'm gonna glue these down, and then I just think that these would be really pretty glued around, and then you already have your holes, so we don't have to fight with it. But I'm undecided if I'm gonna paint this base. I probably am. So let's grab some paint that's gonna match up. And you could mix the black and pink, but I don't know. It's giving Day of the Dead vibes in Garlanda's opinion, and I don't want that. So hold on, let me get some pink paint. Be right back. So I also buy these in the larger. This is the Craft Smart paint. It's not my favorite kind of paint. Y'all probably heard me say that before, only because it can crack if you do the coats too fast, which I tend to not want to wait for it to dry. Yeah, our dog is over it. He's like, can somebody please come open my apartment? I hate to call it a cage. Chrissy, you're so sweet. I hope they're gonna look nice. But if not, ugh, it's nothing I can do about it since we're here together, right? But if they don't look great, y'all just forgive me in advance. Okay, so I have a little plate over here to the side. We're just gonna put some paint on it. Yeah, you can get a workout shaking up paint. Okay. Let's see. And I also did not come to the table with any water, but it's okay. I'll just wash these off. Oh, and I got these brushes from Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, their brushes are really nice. Because I had bought the multiple brush set from Michael's, and I didn't love them. I was like, it's that multiple pack where you can get like 10 or 15 in a pack together. I think that pink's going to be really pretty. That's like a really pretty bubblegum pink. So let's do that. We're going to let the front and back of this one dry, and then we'll glue on our mirror base. Or maybe I could glue it while we're waiting. Let's see. What are y'all doing today? Y'all, I just got my Christmas tree up last night. Do y'all already have y'all's decorations up? I haven't even purchased one Christmas present, which I don't want to act like I'm being a hypocrite. I'm always shopping at Christmas Eve because I don't have a big family, so we don't have a lot to buy, and we normally order it online. Have y'all done your Christmas shopping yet? He said, I'm going to copy this idea. I have all that stuff. I'm a hoarder. Oh my gosh. I'm a craft hoarder. When I tell you it is ridiculous, like if I don't need another thing, I don't even want anything for Christmas. I'm like, what do I need that I don't have except the beach house? And I do want a beach home. But I was like, to buy another craft item is sinful. the amount of beads I have that I have not used and probably am not going to use, I think I'm going to do like a online bead sale. I haven't done that yet, mainly because I don't know how, but I want to. So let's sit that over there, and then that's going to be the front. So I think this is going to be cute because we're going to do like, now these are going to be weighty because these mirrors are heavy. I could do a lighter one, but I just don't like how small it is. So just know that these do have weight to them. They probably have the weight of a quarter, probably a penny or a quarter. Okay. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, those are almost dry. Those are like coffins, don't they? But anyway, they're really cute on the front. And I'm going to do my best to have a steady hand with these. So while those are drying, we're going to sit these off to the side. Move our little flowers off the table, off the paper. And then what I want to do with these eels, I just want to put some lines on them. In other words, I just want to give them some detail as coffee cups. You said I don't know how to sell online. Research it again. I know there's a guy that sells beads on YouTube and he goes live and sells them. And kind of like the paparazzi jewelry. So I'm gonna watch his and see how he does it and then see if I can copy the idea. But if not, it can't be rocket science because so many people do it. And I'm sure there's more than one way to do something. Okay, so I put some black paint over here, and what I want to do is I want to define the lines along the coffee cup. I don't have a perfectly straight hand. I mean, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Because you got to do it from your wrist, right? So I'm trying to put some definition on the coffee cup so it stands out versus just looking like a plain coffee cup. And I know that's kind of basic, but I want it to look like it has a jacket. You know how you buy coffee and it's really hot, so it has that jacket cover on it that still burns your hand, depending on where you're getting it from. And I don't have the most steady hand. I did hair so many years that my hand is not steady, but let's see. But that's cute. So I want it to look like it, like that's the cover. Okay. So let's do this one. Okay. So that's really sweet. And these are just going to be like, I think I need to touch up this one right quick. These are going to be some super cute post earrings. And I think you can make multiples of these because there are how many in the pack? I believe they were $3.99. It comes with 9 pieces, which is an odd number. So you could make 1, 2, 3, 4. You could make 4 pair. And then maybe you could make like a little tab. I forget what those things are called, like a little lapel pin with the one that's extra. But you can make 4 pairs of earrings from 1 pack of coffee cups. Okay, so those are super cute. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to do a line right here under the cream color. I don't know, what do y'all think? Meaning I want to do a line right in there. But also I found my daughter tool. So we're going to do a flower design on the coffee cup. The other day when I did a video, I couldn't find this one and then it showed up. So where is it? So I've had these for years from when I did nails, but you can get these at Dollar Tree. Okay. So let's do, while that's drying, let's do one more coat of the pink. All right. Okay. And I have no clue what flower colors we're gonna do on the coffee cup, but because I have so much pink that I've already taken out or squeezed out, we're at least gonna use pink as the base maybe for the petal. So I have the dotting tool and I'm just dotting a little bit into the pink paint. And I believe I should be able to fit maybe at least one flower on here. I don't know, let's see. Let's do one flower off to the side. So the hearts are on the same side. You know how sometimes you want your earrings to be mirrored images or inverted. But anyway. And again, this paint is a little less expensive. So I'm going to do a double dot of paint just to make sure we get good coverage. And then we're going to do one more flower down here at the bottom. Okay, now I got to figure out what color the other dots around the flower are going to be. But so far, they're going to be cute. You could just do polka dots, but we're not, because I just want this to be harder than it has than it has to be this morning. So let me think of the colors we're going to do. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so to make my life easier, I'm going to use the Liquitex paints because then I don't have to worry about going back over them more than once. Because these paints, they're really great. So I think that, I forget how much these smaller ones might be, $5.99 or $5.66. So just buy them one bottle at a time as you decide to treat yourself to paint. Because even though they're a little bit pricey, you'll be glad you did. So I'm just putting a little squeeze out on the plate. Okay, so just putting a dot out there. And I'm going to use the smaller dotter tool that I just put up. Now I have no clue what I did with it. Hold on. All right. So I'm just going to do my best to make it look like a daisy. Okay. So they're going to be cute. So now I think I'm going to make the other one. Ooh, folk art. I love folk art. I was born in Kentucky, so I love bluegrass music. I love all music except for heavy metal. But I love folk art, bluegrass, I love pop art, all that stuff. These are going to be cute. So look, that's really sweet. So you probably could add a little something else up here, like maybe some type of border. Okay. Super cute and hippie like. I think we do need something up here at the top, but I'm not sure what. And I realize one of my flowers is lower than the other flower, probably because I'm painting upside down. So I'm gonna need to do something across the top, but let's let those dry first. And then we'll come back to those. I'm not going to try to paint the backs of these since we're on camera and it may take a little too long for that to dry and for us to work with it. So let's go ahead and glue the circles on. Oh, folk art paint. Oh yeah, I wonder if I have any folk art paint. I probably do. I'm cheap. And so whatever is on sale or whatever is the least expensive to buy is probably what I'm buying when I go to the store. Tina, you said yours too. So Tina, you buy the folk art paint as well? Okay, so let's see if I can squeeze this out. Because I haven't used this in a long time. And you don't need a lot of it. I just sniffed it to see if the smell is as strong as the E6000 and it's not. It's strong, but not as strong. And I was telling you all about the glue from the Dollar Tree. If you're gonna, and I'll show it to you right quick, but if you're gonna sell your earrings or your jewelry, you don't want to use it. It's good for crafts, I guess, for something that you're just gonna wear personally for yourself, but it's not gonna hold. Well, let me say this. It'll hold paper. It's not gonna be tight bond with wood and stuff like that. So this is Clear Grip Gorilla Glue. I want to say I got that from Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Let me make sure those match. Okay, so that's what they look like. Super cute. So this is the glue that I got from Dollar Tree. So it's not going to be good to glue heavy stuff like this because it's not. And so if you sell your work to somebody, it's going to fall off. Tina said 1 coat and Americana 2. Okay, awesome. Good deal. Okay, so now that we have this on here, I'm going to decide now about the flowers. I'm just going to place a few of them down to see how I like them, what they look like. That's going to be cute. So I think I'm just going to glue them randomly with no rhyme or reason, doing my best to make sure I don't cover the hole up. And we'll go from there. So let's see. I think I'm going to use the tight bond. Again, only because I'm sitting at the table with Caleb and I don't want the glue to be like asphyxiating. Okay, so let's start with. Now these little balls may come off because I noticed that one of them in here doesn't have a ball on it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on there. I noticed that these are stuck together, but they seem to pull apart well, okay. I think I'm just gonna do a fuchsia, a medium pink, and then a light pink, and then just go from there. Keeping in mind that I only have 1 pack of pink, so let me go back and make sure that'll work. Okay, yeah, we should have enough. Tina said, Miss Garlinda, I was asked to be in a craft show in March, but I'm nervous and lost. Can you give me some advice? You're so sweet. Yes, make a bunch of stuff and have a bunch of, I used to do vendor shows all the time and I love vendor shows. Make sure to have affordable products and pricey products. Ask them if you can, who is their customer? Like, are their customers art collectors? Are their customers crafters? Like who's the client? And if they can tell you who the customer is, that way you'll know how to price your merchandise. So I would always try to have something that fit all budgets. So I would have some earrings Sorry about that. Some earrings that were in the $5 range. I would have earrings that were in the $10 range. I would have some children's earrings, depending on the vendor setup, where it was. So ask them who their client is so you can make sure you're making your products accordingly. And then the other thing I would do is I would have some higher price products. So I would have some $20 and $30 earrings. And that way you've covered all your bases. And you maybe would have some craft supplies for sale. Like, do you have beads for sale or beads that you can sell? And the reason I asked that, when I used to do polymer clay, I had a couple of crafters that bought beads from me so that they could use it in their crafts or in whatever they were making. So that's what I would ask them. Who's their base? Okay, so look how cute that's gonna be. I'm trying to not, okay. That's gonna be pretty. So I'm gonna sit that one to the side and let it dry. The other thing I would do is start making, you said it's in March, start making stuff in advance now where, like, look, these are kind of messed up. But why is that ball all the way over there? Start making stuff now so you'll have enough. That's something that I felt like whenever I did shows, I sometimes didn't feel like I had enough stuff made and it would stress me out. So then I'd be last minute trying to make stuff. Whereas if you have now until March, decide that you're going to make, let's just say 5 things a day, 5 earrings a day. Or if you make necklaces, 5 necklaces a day. And that way, by the time you get to March, you have so much inventory, it's crazy. And then I wouldn't put it all out at once. I would just layer my table, start with a really good mix, have height to your table. So make sure that if you have some boxes that you're covering those up and making them look really pretty now with different paper or designs. So you'll have some height and dimension to your table. I feel like that was an area I struggled in when I did vendor events, as my table it would feel flat to me. But I didn't at the time have a lot to invest in, what's the word I'm looking for? In like a whole fancy setup like some people can. But I would draw out my layout too, do some practice layouts beforehand. So that way and what made me think about was Chrissy put a pin up there. But sometimes I would do a mock layout or a mock design. So I know what my table was gonna look like beforehand. So those are just my tips. Now this is the only one that semi looks like its center ball isn't wonky. I don't know what they had going on. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to position it so it's not looking crazy. Because look, here's the one it should be. Let's see if I can pull this off of here. Not without tearing it. Oh. Okay. So I decided to tear that one up and remake it. I don't know. Let me know if that helps, but that's what I would do. Oh, shoot. Oh, snap. Okay. I put that one on top by accident. These are the things y'all don't see off camera. But anyway, it happens. Okay, so let's move everybody up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna sit them to the side to dry. I don't want to touch them, but I will tell you that if you're gonna use these flowers, they are papery, but they're pretty sturdy. As I ripped the flower off of the one I just said was sturdy. Hold on. And I realized that flower doesn't match the other one. So hold on, I'm going to re-glue this one and then we're going to bring the coffee cups back. We're almost done. Okay. Okay, so the coffee cups are looking super cute, but I feel like I need to do something along the edge right there. So I think I'm gonna put a couple little polka dots. So let me grab some white paint. Hold on. Hey, Bouncy. My little dog keeps running over here, probably like, man, why are you ignoring me? You know you see me over here. Hi, I love you. I'm gonna get you. Kayla, will you grab both for me? Please. Okay. You're welcome, Tina. I hope that was helpful. But if not, I'll be thinking of some other stuff I hopefully can share and give you some ideas about. So now I'm going to use the smaller point of the dotting tool just to do some white along the edge. Because I'm just trying to give the coffee sticker some dimension. I'm not exactly sure I'm loving it now that I did it, but not so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna do something to match along the edge, and then we're gonna be done with these because I don't want to overdo them and then they look all busy because I feel like they already look busy now that I put this white on here. There you go, but I wanted to have a border. Do you think I should add something along that edge right there of the basically what looks like the coffee lid? Let me know. All right. I think they look really sweet. I feel like I do want to add just a little something else to the flowers, not any more colors, but I feel like I want to dot a few more like flower petals because more is more. Oh my gosh, this is what I do when y'all aren't with me and I'm trying to figure out my design. But anyway, I think that made it look less like a flower, but I'm committed now because I already put the dots down there, so there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so let's go back and match that one up. And I may leave the yellow one alone since I already messed that one up. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that, let me just put one more dot over here. I'm gonna let these dry and then we're gonna glue the backs on. And then since y'all haven't told me whether or not we should put a rim here yet, I'm thinking that I'm gonna put a rim there. Maybe like a dark brown color, just to be separated or different from the black. But let me get the brown. I'll be right back. Hey, will you get electric for me? Thank you. Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to go to the closet to get the brown. You said, oh, yes, ma'am, again. Thank you. Welcome. And I'm just gonna put a rim along what looks like the coffee lid. Oh, I think that's so cute. Okay, so now just gotta let them dry. We're gonna make them into a post back earring. I'm undecided if I'm gonna put something along the bottom. Because why not? Less is more. More is more. So let's see if I can. This line I made a little thick on the black one here, so I'm trying to see how I can not get so close to that line. Okay. So that one's a little slanted compared to that black because I went too far over when I did the black, but I think they'll be far enough away from each other that if and when someone's wearing them, they might not be able to tell too much. And I'm not selling these. I'm just probably keeping them for myself. So there's those. I'm gonna set them to the side. Let's figure out what I'm gonna do along the bottom. Our flowers are still drying, but let's go ahead now. I'm gonna go while these are drying. I'm gonna grab the post that we're gonna put on the back, the jump rings that we're gonna need for the flowers. And we would have accomplished 2 pairs of earrings together today. So excited. Now remember, when you're putting your jump rings on, you're gonna want to have 2 jump rings so that they swing properly. And then I don't have a lot of post backs. Let's see, that I need for these. I think I need to order. Do y'all order your findings from Amazon? Where do y'all order y'all stuff from? I haven't ever ordered anything other than clip-on backs from online. Okay. Now, what I could do to fix this one is I could probably run a little white line in there after they dry. I just don't want to do it while they're wet. But I think they are so cute. I also could gloss those once they dry. I'm going to leave them alone for now. I'm just checking the pink ones to see. They're pretty dry. They're not all the way dry. But I think they're easy enough for me to handle. So, all right. I'm gonna give them a few more minutes and then we're gonna finish them up. And I hope you all have a fabulous holiday. We're gonna give them 2 more minutes and then put them together. And thank y'all for hopping on here with me today. These would make cute post earrings, but I don't know how sustainable they would be over time. I'm just putting this stuff up and then we're gonna finish those up. And did I tell y'all thank you for being here with me? Like, thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for keeping me straight. And like, Garlinda, you could have done this, or Garlinda, you could have done that. I value your opinion as a fellow crafter and creator. All right, so let's get our jewelry pliers. Now, I didn't, they sell jewelry pliers at Dollar Tree, but I didn't buy those. They didn't get a good review online from somebody, from a fellow crafter, so I didn't buy them, but I got these from Michael's. All right. Okay, so even though I do need to paint the back, I'm not going to do that on camera, but look how pretty those are. I think they came out so cute. So we're going to sit those down. I'll put that on there backwards. Hold on. And I'm gonna try these on so we can see how they look. I mean, literally, y'all, we could create an entire business with just Dollar Tree items and make really great money. So let's, oh crap. Oh, I thought I got paint on my on my sleeve. Okay, so let's try these on. So cute. Now they are still a little wet, but I just want to see what they look like on. I think they are adorable. Yes, so look how pretty. I think those came out super cute. So I'm gonna sit them down so they can dry. And then that one probably I need to flip the finding around. But I think they're beautiful. I think they'll be really pretty in the black, the gray, and the charcoal as well. So we'll sit those over here. And I'm not gonna probably be able to try on the, I don't know this. Oh yeah, I probably won't be able to try on the coffee cups. We'll see if I can get them to dry properly. Not properly, if I can get them to dry fast enough. Hold on a second. All right. Okay, so I think they look really cute and whimsical. I do think that they will look better if we put the gloss on them, but I'm not going to do that on camera only because it'll take too long to dry. But I am going to gloss these probably off camera. And I use the Gorilla Glue because I feel like it'll dry really quickly. Super cute. So we're gonna put that one face down. Which it may still be drying just a little bit, but it'll be okay, I think. If not, if it gets smashed, you could always say it was an abstract design. Okay, so I want to make sure they're even and centered. So let me sit those down. And then I normally hold them upside, not upside down, but right side up to look straight down to see and be sure they're in the center of the earring. All right. So I think they're super cute coffee cups. I do need to make some fixes, but I believe that they're going to be adorable to wear. I can't try them on since they're wet, but look how cute. So thank y'all for being here with me on this morning on our morning makers, our morning earring making video. My first time trying to go live and make something with you all. I did make a couple of mistakes, but that's what life's all about. So God bless you guys. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I'm hoping to hop on and do one more video before Christmas. And if I don't get to Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, may God bless you and every one of your families. And again, thank you again for just liking, subscribing, following, and thank you for all your ideas that you share. I'm hoping to do some giveaways or something in January, but I'll figure that out as the